Hello and welcome back to Bible Wits Bible Corner. Today we're going to be looking at the second plague in the book of Exodus, chapter 8, and I'm going to read verses 8 through 12. This is a plague of the frogs. Then Pharaoh called Moses and Aaron and said, "Plead with the Lord," and I'm reading the English Standard Version first. "Plead with the Lord and take away the frogs from me and from my people, and I will let the people go to sacrifice to the Lord." Moses said to Pharaoh, "Be pleased to command me when I am to plead for you and for your servants and for your people, that the frogs be cut off from you and your houses and be left only in the Nile." And he said, "Tomorrow." Moses said, "Be it as you say, so that you may know that there is no one like the Lord our God. And the frogs shall go away from you, from your houses, and your servants, and your people, and they shall be left only in the Nile." So Moses and Aaron went out from Pharaoh, and Moses cried to the Lord about the frogs, as he had agreed with Pharaoh. Alright, now the New Century Version. The king called for Moses and Aaron and said, "Pray to the Lord and take the frogs away from me and my people, and I will let your people go to offer sacrifices to the Lord." Moses said to the king, "Please set a time when I should pray for you, your people, and your officers. And then the frogs will leave you and your houses and will remain only in the Nile." The king answered, "Tomorrow." Moses said, "What you want will happen. By this you will know that there is no one like the Lord our God. The frogs will leave you, your houses, and your officers, and your people, and they will remain in the Nile." After Moses and Aaron left the king, Moses asked the Lord about the frogs he had sent to the king. Okay, so one very interesting thing in this passage that I want to bring about. Pharaoh is asking that these frogs be taken away. Yet when he's asked, "Tell me when I should pray," Moses is saying, "Tell me when I should pray to God to take these frogs away." Pharaoh says, "Tomorrow." So he is willing to let these frogs stay in his house, servants' houses, and the people of Egypt's houses for one more night. So was he really all that concerned about these frogs and to begin with? I don't think he was. I mean, we already saw in the first plague that his heart was hardened. He went back on his word, and he's going to go back on his word here. He doesn't let the people leave. In fact, he makes things harder for the people of Israel. If we continue to defy God, our paths continue to get harder. If we follow God and do what God asks, our paths, they don't necessarily get easier, because narrow is the gate and narrow is the road that leads to heaven. So they don't get easier, but the goal is in sight when we follow God and do what He asks. I hope you find encouragement in this, and I hope you have a wonderful, God-centered day. Bye.